Sexy strip, sexy knob, all that's available for Tesla and makes the interior, especially in older Tesla models, much nicer because some light finally comes into play as the interior is otherwise very dreary at night. But I thought to myself, since I recently installed my sexy strip and sexy knob, and now I've really got a taste for it, that the car's ambiance really gets nicer. I thought there must be more. What else is out there? And then I went on a search, went on AliExpress and just had a look there to see if there's any other lighting for retrofitting. First and foremost, I looked for Footwell lighting, and there actually is Footwell lighting, yes. However, very few of them are actually color adjustable. After searching for a bit longer, I found some that are really very good. And I also found lights that do a door projection. There are also various logos here that you can choose from. In this video, I'll show you what I found there, how it looked before, how it looked after, how I installed it all. It's really child's play, so it really doesn't require any great manual skill. If you're interested, stay tuned. This is a video with products that you don't get to see on every YouTube channel. Let's get started. Hi and welcome to Smart Tool Drive. My name is Alex. Glad you're here. The lamps we're talking about look like this. Let me show you what the original ones from Tesla look like. The ones I bought on AliExpress look pretty much exactly the same, but they have different functions. For one thing, I've now found lamps for the Footwell. On AliExpress, there are really lamps that are red, blue, green, yellow, whatever. Then I found some that can be switched by tapping. I thought that was very, very smart. But that still wasn't enough for me, and for that reason I found a version. There are really only one or two sellers there on AliExpress who actually offer the lamps with this remote control, and there you can really set different colors, turn them on and off, dim them, make them brighter or darker, and set various light effects. And then I ordered those, and I'll install them in my Footwell right away with you. Or rather, I've already done it at this point in time, but I'll show you videos of the installation and removal in a moment. And then I found some for the door projection, because Tesla doors also have a lamp at the bottom that just lights up the floor in white or white-yellow. Doesn't look particularly nice, I think. And here too, there are projection lights that project the Tesla logo onto the floor in various colors. Unfortunately, they are not color adjustable. I have to say that at this point, that's not possible, unfortunately, but I decided on blue. There's white and other colors. There's the plaid logo or the performance logo as seen here on the pillow behind me. Also available as a floor projection. I'll link the products in the video description, of course, and in the first comment in case you want to order them for yourselves. I think I paid 15 euros, so something for everything together, and now the car's interior is many times nicer when it's dark. I'll show you all of that right now, so have fun with the installation and the result. This is what my Model Y looks like now in the dark. I'm here in my garage to show it to you. I've turned off the light here for a moment, and then there's this lighting down here. I've opened the rear right door now, which lights up the car's underbody, or basically the area under the door. And if we take a look under the door now, we can see this light right here at the bottom. You can simply replace this now with this projection light. Well, I don't think it looks like much anyway. This small illuminated spot in this yellowish white color. It doesn't really do much in the vehicle anyway. And when I open the passenger door here, it's the same story. We have the lighting down here that illuminates the ground. Yeah, it looks okay, but just nothing special. And then here, looking at my dashboard now, I can see the sexy strip here. And down here in the Footwell, there's this small white ambient light. And you can see it right here. It's the same light as under the doors. And this one can also be easily pried out. This is what it all looks like coming from AliExpress. These are the light bulbs now specifically for the Footwell, and it comes with this remote control. I've just already taken it out of the plastic wrap. There was also a small protective film on the battery compartment to keep the battery fresh. You can adjust various things here with the remote. I can set red, green, blue and white here. Then at the bottom you have smooth, fade, strobe and flash. So different color animations you can choose. And then there are plenty of colors within the color spectrum. In between on, off, and also dimming here to make it brighter or darker. That works then with the remote for the Footwell. And then I also ordered the projection lights for the door, which are then supposed to project the Tesla logo onto the door. And included with one of the two sets, I don't even remember which, was this prying tool. But I have a slightly sturdier one here from the sexy strip and sexy knob I installed before, just about a week ago. And with this lever you can do it a bit better. Anyway, I still needed a screwdriver to make the whole thing go a bit smoother. This is what the original lights look like now. I've already pried out the first one here. You can see how it's constructed on the side. There are actually 2 or 4 tabs here, so 2 per side, 2 here and 2 there. And if you look at it from the side now, it just looks like this. So if you look closely, they're basically plugged into the car from below. And that's exactly how they have to be pried out again. So just go under one of the 2 sides with the prying tool and pry it out. I hope that's clear so far. If it's very difficult, you can also, just in case, carefully use a screwdriver, because then you could basically press these pins, right? You can push them in a bit to make it easier to get out. So you could, for example, go under it a bit with the prying tool, then insert a screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver, and then carefully push these pins in a little bit. And then you can pull the whole thing out much more easily. Once you've pried it out, you pull the cable out here and can then plug the cable into the new light right here. So the lights all look pretty much identical. I've already removed 2 here, one from the footwell and one from the door. And I'd say I don't see any difference at all. I mean, they look absolutely the same. I think Tesla installs exactly the same ones, whether it's in the door or in the footwell. Before disconnecting any lamp, you should definitely turn off the system here under security. Otherwise, you might have the problem that the fuse could blow. So click power off here once and then power off again. The footwell light doesn't go out, but I've already noticed that if you disconnect it without turning off the display, the whole Tesla shuts down the power. So, just to be safe, it's better to turn it off beforehand. This is what it looks like at the back, right behind the door. I'll carefully pry it open here from the right side. So just go under it until it clicks. And that's really all there is to it. Now it's already coming out and the original cable is already attached. This is what the cable connection looks like. Now you just have to press down on the little tab here at the top, and then you can pull the cable out. It's a bit hard to capture with the camera right now, but I hope you understand what I mean. So press down a bit here at the top and pull it out. I've now pressed the little tab in a bit with my fingernail, and now the plug should actually be able to be pulled out. Exactly, that worked already. You see the light went out, the plug is there. Now the new little light goes on. The lamp for the door projection looks like this, and there's already a small piece of cable here. So it's even easier to connect this now. Now just plug the whole thing back in here. There. We can already see that something is glowing blue here, and now the whole thing is simply plugged back in. To do this, carefully hide the cable again. And just press the lamp back in. And done. You can't really go wrong. This is what it looks like now. Then comes the front right door, and that's how we'll do it for all 4 doors. So the ones on the doors really come out very easily. You just have to go under it once with the prying tool. So once underneath, click, done. Very simple. The cable at the front is a bit shorter, as you can see. A bit fiddly to get to the clip now to open the cable. So that's it for now. Now the new lamp here as well. This is what it looks like. Into the plug, thank goodness there's an extension cable attached here, because that makes it even easier. It's already glowing blue too. Important, make sure to check beforehand that the Tesla lettering is the right way up, not upside down, or it'll look silly. And here too, just press it back in and you're done. It's a little bit tricky and fiddly, I must say, to be honest, but now this part is out as well. So I really wondered if it wouldn't have been better to just loosen the torque screw and the clip and pry the whole cover off. But it worked this way too. Now we carefully pull the cable out again. There. So there's actually a little tab right here at the top. I hope the camera focuses on it. Right here. And you just have to use your fingernail. To grab it like this and push it down a bit. And then you can pull the plug out quite easily. So now let me show you the car. How does it look now? I'll open the back door first. Ta-da! A blue Tesla logo. It looks really cool, of course. I have to say though, at this point, I might actually prefer to order white because blue is a bit pale, a bit dark. Now let's open the driver's door. You can see it there too. I've turned off the interior lights now so you can see it better. I still have a bit of light on this side of the car. I'd rather show you the other side because it's darker in the garage over there. On the right, I still have a small emergency light. This is how it looks now. Make sure you put the lamps in the right way, otherwise the Tesla logo would be backwards. Boom, and that would look pretty silly, I think. Then let's take another look at the driver's side. Yeah, that looks really cool, I have to say. And now for the best part, watch this. Tada! This is what my interior looks like now. I've basically set the knob to blue, the strip to blue, and the footwell lighting. The footwell lighting is super bright now, of course, but you can also set it darker, so you can dim it with the remote control. And I've already tested it. When the car is locked, the color and brightness remain saved. This is how it all looks from the back now. What do you think about it? How do you like it? Let me know in the comments. Now I think the interior really looks impressive. Unfortunately, there's no footwell lighting in the back. But I've seen that on AliExpress. There are even lamps that have an extension. And then you can basically run a cable under the seat and then another light under the driver's seat, which is a small LED strip that you could also install. And then you'd have it in the rear footwell too, in whatever color you choose. But it already looks good. So you can change the colors here now with the remote control. White still works, by the way. So if you want it very subtle here, you can make it white. I can also dim it here, as you can see. So, and then it's also about how it was before in its new condition. Shall we do the whole thing? Purple. I'll set it to purple. You have to set both sides to purple, of course, that's clear. So I also have to go right here and do the same thing there with the remote control. But it's done quickly. It's just once and then it saves itself. So this is now a purple-pink tone, and now let's do the whole thing with the knob. What can't be changed, of course, are the door projections here. So maybe it's even smarter to get them in white, then the whole thing stays neutral, and white is surely a bit easier to see. But I would still like to try to set the strip via the smartphone app so that it has the same color as the footwell lighting. Let's just take this one here. Yeah, that looks quite good already, I must say. What do you say? It's getting very, very close to it. And then I would do the same for the knob here. Knob. Ambient light setting, and here too. So now the knob is also in that color. It looks very nice. The strip and the footwell. Now we have a pink color almost throughout. Only drawback, as just mentioned, this stays blue down here. The door, the lettering stays blue. That's why I would probably just leave it blue by default for me. Then everything is blue. That looks uniform and nice. Really good. How did you like the result? I think especially now with the strip and knob and everything that goes with it, it's really tip-top. I'm very, very happy that I did that. It was really a matter of 20 minutes maybe because it's just quite fiddly, the whole thing. But it's actually relatively easy, especially the doors. It was very easy, and I also ordered one more thing. It didn't even cost €1. This is the cover for the camera at the top with the sliding flap. Then you can, I hope you can see it, then you can open and close the flap depending on whether you want the camera covered or open. And that's with 3M adhesive tape. The adhesive tape is simply peeled off at the back here, and the whole thing is then glued to the camera at the top. This is how the whole thing will look now. So it's just glued on here like this, and that's it. I'll do that now too because I've wanted a part like that for a while. Now I thought, come on, 90 cents or whatever, I'll gladly take it along. I'll attach it here now. I've already cleaned it a bit, of course, so that the grease marks are gone. This is what it looks like now. So really practical. Just a small slider, open camera, close camera. For €1 you can't go wrong because sometimes you just want to have the camera closed for data protection reasons or similar. And then you can just do it like this here. Really cool. I picked a great day today, of course. Here, what do we have? 1 degree, so relatively cold for this kind of work. But yeah, you can't always choose. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'd be happy if you left me feedback on how you like the lighting, if that would be something for you too. I think it's really worth it for the money, definitely. But I think you should at least have the S3XY Strip. so that it looks good in combination, because just changing the footwell or the doors, well, it only looks half as good. Feel free to watch the video on the S3XY Strip Knob. I've made a detailed installation video with all the features for you. I'll also link that for you in the video description and the first comment. And if you like the video, I'd be very happy about a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell so you don't miss videos like this in the future. It's all about Tesla, electromobility, renewable energies, and then hopefully I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye. This video is brought to you by Shop for Tesla. At shopfortesla.com you can get plenty of accessories for your Tesla. Just take a look at the website. Find the discount code SMART2Drive for 10% off in the video description. Have fun shopping.